Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we're going through all of my empty products, my beauty trash, and telling you what I think about them. So I do one of these pretty much every single month, and I love these videos. I just find them super helpful in knowing, did you finish a product? Did you not finish it because you hated it that much? Are you repurchasing? And you really get to know like my tried and true products. So I'm always curious to know, are there any products that you've been inspired to try and or have tried because you've seen them in my empties a million times? Because I swear some of these products in here I've repurchased multiple times. So let's go ahead, dive on in. I'm gonna just pull them out in no particular order. Everything will be linked down below. Whether I liked it or didn't like it, I will have it all linked down below. And if I mention another product, that'll also be linked down below. As always, these opinions are my own. If you like one of these products and they work great for you or vice versa, that's okay. Everyone's a little bit different, but you can kind of see, I'll explain to you why I liked it or didn't like it and see if it is a concern for you. So let's go ahead and jump on in. The first one right here is the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser. This one has benzoyl peroxide at 4%. I really liked this. I dealt huge with like acne and just, I think, centering myself and realizing that I think I was damaging my skin barrier. I moved to a completely different climate, so my skin barrier was like freaking out because it wasn't having enough moisture, because it didn't have humidity anymore like it did in Texas. And then I was just like heavily exfoliating way too much. I was ruining my skin barrier and I was causing a ton of acne on my face. So I switched to an acne-based cleanser and I liked this one a lot. It took me a while to use it, not that long honestly. Scott uses it in the shower as well, but I only use this in the shower. Benzoyl peroxide is notorious for bleaching things, and I think I used this one time out of the shower and on this little blue set that I have for pajamas, and it bleached them, and I was like, what the heck is that? And then I was like, if you remember ever having like colorful pillowcases when you were like in college or high school and you use benzoyl peroxide as a spot treatment or even a face wash, then you know it bleaches stuff. So that's the only thing. I can only use this in the shower, and I made sure my towels were white so that obviously it didn't cause any bleaching. But overall, I really liked this product, and let me tell you why. It has ceramides and it has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide in it. So it literally says that it maintains the skin barrier without it feeling like uncomfortable, but it still cleanses and treats acne. So benzoyl peroxide is a bit different than salicylic acid. They both are used to treat acne. Salicylic is more of like an exfoliating product, where benzoyl peroxide actually like goes in there and like kills the bacteria, adds oxygen to the bacteria that's in your pimple. It breaks it apart, adds the oxygen in it, and that's how it kills the breakout. So I really did like this. I do think I'm going to repurchase this again for the shower. I do feel like my acne is a bit more under control than it was a while ago, because I started being more conscious of when I'm using my products, and I've been doing that through skin cycling. So I am hitting a bit more dryness now again, because now we're into winter, so I'm gonna have to change things up again and be a little bit more gentle on my skin while I'm figuring that out. But I definitely would repurchase this again. If you're suffering from breakouts but you have like more dry or like mature skin, give this one a go. CeraVe with benzoyl peroxide. I have really been liking this. The only downside is I can only use it in the shower, but overall, a good product, and I would definitely repurchase this guy. The only reason I haven't purchased that is because I'm using Panaxyl, which is the 10% one, and I'm using that in the shower as kind of like a leave-on mask for a couple minutes while I'm doing my hair. So it's the only reason why I haven't purchased that, but yes, that's that. The next product I used up is an Olaplex. This is the conditioner number 5. I've used this stuff for years and years religiously and never switched, and I recently switched to Pureology. I really enjoy it. I do think I would repurchase this again. I think that they raised their prices since when I originally started purchasing it. I want to say it was only like 23 bucks when I first started purchasing it, and now I think it's like 30 or something. I'm not sure. But I really do like this product. I've liked Olaplex, like I said, for years. I think they're really good, especially if you bleach your hair blonde. But I have been really loving Pureology. I feel like they're pretty similar in price. But yeah, I liked it. I used it all. I've used probably 100 bottles of this. I'm not even making an exaggeration, and I would repurchase it again. It's great. I've just kind of tried to cycle in some new shampoos and conditioners and try some different things out since I've been only using this exclusively for at least the past 5 years. I'm not kidding, it's so good. But I just ordered the Divi shampoo and conditioner, so I will let you guys know what I think of that. On Olaplex, this is the number 8, the Bond Intense Moisture Mask. This is my second bottle of this, and honestly, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. You have to leave it sit on your hair for 10 minutes. In order to see results. If you wash it off any sooner than 10 minutes, you won't notice any difference at all. I just feel like, honestly, it's so small for the price. I just don't feel like you get much for the price, which I know you're not supposed to deep condition your hair very often, and this almost leaves it so silky where it won't hold like a curl or anything after. I know, what a problem, right? But I just feel like I want more. And I have just like a purple conditioning, like a purple treatment to keep my hair looking less brass, more ashy. I put in a little too long the other day, but that's fine. But that's a deep conditioning mask plus purple. So I like that better. Obviously, it's way cheaper. But if you have blonde hair and you're looking for a deep conditioning mask that also like deposits some color, I'm just so impressed by that. You need to leave it on for like 3 to 4 minutes. I feel like the older I get, the less I like have the patience to put things on my hair for very long in the shower. I don't know, I just do. So try that one out. I will link it down below. I like that one way better. I think it gives me the same sort of silky, luxurious feel to my hair, but also keeps it blonde. So if I can kill 2 birds with one stone, even better. I just don't think I'll repurchase this again. I don't know. I'm not mad at it. It definitely doesn't add body to my hair at all. It does the complete opposite. It like flattens it, but I mean, it's okay, but I don't think I'd repurchase it. Something I would repurchase when I was dealing with just really irritated skin and didn't know what was going on with my skin, I went back to the Tula 24/7 Moisture. This is just a really good face cream. I think it's simple. It's like, it doesn't have any sort of like acids or retinols or anything like that. It just kind of hydrates the skin, which if you're using those potent actives like, you know, acids and retinol, not that retinol is an acid, but if you're using those potent topical serums, your skin can get just, it needs moisture, obviously, right? But you want to stay away from using things with like, what do I want to say, like an inclusive moisturizer with like oils in it and things like that too heavy when you're using those sort of like exfoliating treatments, because it can almost become too harsh on the skin. So you want something that's breathable, something that's light, something that sinks into the skin, doesn't just sit on top of the skin, and that's what I like this guy for. I would repurchase this again. This is my 3rd jar of this. I'd worked with Tula in the past, but I actually bought this one myself, and I just like it. It's a do-it-all, not fussy, just good moisturizer, and I'm happy I had this when my skin was freaking out. So if my skin does technically freak out again, I would reach for this again. It's kind of got a thick sort of consistency. Yeah, I love it. I really did like this moisturizer a lot. I'm pretty sure I still have a code with them. I'm not sure. It's not affiliated by any means, but I'll see if it still works, and I'll put it right on the screen. This guy, you already know if you watch any of my Girl Talk Get Ready With Me makeup videos, then this has been my holy grail setting spray for probably 2 years now. This is the Benefit the Professional Super Setter. I think this is my 3rd bottle. I already purchased another one. It is in my makeup collection. I bought it from the Sephora sale, but this is the best setting spray in my opinion. It doesn't dry out your skin. It doesn't add anything really to it. It just sets your makeup and makes it look more like blended and more seamless. So I really like this. I tried a sample of it and I stopped using it when I was using my Charlotte Tilbury, and I went back to this one. I think this one's way better than the Charlotte Tilbury in my opinion. I also used the primer from this collection. I don't know, I feel like Benefit used to be super hyped up and they just kind of fell off a little bit, but this stuff is so good. The sprayer on it's good. The it doesn't help like with super transferring. It does help with longevity of yours, and it just helps blur and look, everything just looks so seamless and nice. So I absolutely love this. And if you're looking for a glow, I wish they would have like a glow one as well. That would be awesome. Benefit. Obviously you're not watching, but It would be awesome if they did. I will use this now that I'm into the winter months and I don't have that natural glow from like the sun and or being sweaty. I will put this on and then I will do like 2 sprays of the Tatcha Dewy Skin Luminous Spray where I feel like it just glowifies me. I don't know, I love it. But that setting spray is amazing, and if you haven't tried it out, it's so good, you need to. Okay, I'm finally putting my chocolate bar palette to rest. This is embarrassing how long I've had this. Since like 2018, 2017. Y'all, it's bad. 2018. I think 2018, maybe 2017. I'm not sure. But I haven't used it all, clearly. I was only really using the hot chocolate and hazelnut and slightly using triple fudge. But I was holding on this for way too long, and I just simply use it to, you can see like above my my liner. I use the powder in here to set as a liner. Sometimes I'll use setting spray if I want more intense. Other times I'll just take an angled brush that some people use for eyebrows, and I just use it to line as eyeliner with powder. I just feel like it's more subtle, it's more like soft, and I just have worn that look for a couple years now, and I absolutely love it. And I was using this palette because I loved this color, and then I was like, girl, they don't even sell this anymore. Like, it's that old, it's disgusting. I wished they made a mini one of these because I would have bought it in a heartbeat. I was on the hunt and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like when Sephora had their sale, I wanted to go and buy like a mini sort of palette. And everyone I looked at, I was just like, there's just so many colors I don't use. I don't really need to spend like $30 on a palette that I'm only using one shadow in. And then I was like, but I don't necessarily just want a single shadow, because I do, like I said, I use 3 shadows in this palette depending on what look I'm trying to achieve. So I found one from Maybelline that I absolutely love. I've used it a couple of days now, and it's honestly, it's more pigmented than this one, and it's just so good. And it's like $7. So happy to finally retire this guy. Sad because I honestly bought this before I got my job at Sephora, and I didn't even buy it from Sephora, I bought it from Ulta. But I bought this forever ago, and it's just time that we part ways. But it was a good palette. If they still made it, I would totally have rebought it. Y'all already know. I'm pretty sure I have one of these in every single one of my Empties videos. It's just so good. It's the Ulta MD Tinted Sunscreen UV Daily, not the UV Clear. The UV Clear pills underneath my makeup. The UV Daily does not. Think of it as like a whipped moisturizer, a slight tint to it. And it's your SPF. It's mineral based. It's amazing. I just cannot explain how much I love this. I buy one every single month. I wish Amazon did the subscribe and save on it, but they don't. So I've already purchased another one of these. I have stopped using this as my under makeup sunscreen though, so that I can save a little bit. Because I want to say this is like $38 or something like that, which, I mean, it is what it is. You're protecting your skin. But I switched to the Beauty of Joseon to go underneath my makeup, and I've really been enjoying that one. It's like $17 and it's good. It's not mineral, it's chemical. But if you have a good mineral SPF, I've tried the Bliss one, which you would think that I would like that because it's so similar to my Benefit Professional, that I thought, oh, well, because it's got that like silicone slip, I was like, maybe I can stop using the Professional and I have my sunscreen in that all in one. But I need like a hydrating sort of sunscreen because I'm dry right now. So if you have one that you like similar to this, it doesn't even need to be tinted, just moisturizing and like mineral, let me know. I need some recs, but so far so good with the Beauty of Joseon. And I continue to wear this. I wear this every single day. On the weekend, if I'm not putting on makeup, I apply this. It just kind of slightly just gives your skin a glow, A, and B, it just kind of slightly just evens your skin tone ever so slightly. But I wear it to the gym every single morning. It's the only thing I put on my face. When I wash my face in the morning, I just throw this on and it lasts me until I put on makeup. And like I said, I was putting this underneath my makeup, and now I stopped to just be able to save a little bit. But if you have not tried that Ulta MD sunscreen and you feel like you just don't love sunscreen, you need to try it. It's that good. I finished up a Benefit Hoola. This is like not 100% finished, but you know when it gets to that end, it's just kind of like you're not getting as much product on your brush because it's kind of annoying. I loved this product. I honestly stopped using this a lot when I switched to the Hourglass bronzers. I just feel like they're a much more soft, subtle, less in your face, more glowy sort of look, which I'm looking more towards. I used to love this product when I had really oily skin, which I always had in the past. It's a great matte bronzer if you're more of an oily girl or if you're looking for more of a bold matte bronzer. This is really good. I still have one and I will still continue to use it when I'm more darker skin toned, like in the summer and things like that. But generally speaking, I've now switched over to my Hourglass ones and I like those a bit more. I just feel like they blend really easy. It's harder to see harsh lines. You're not getting a contour, it's more of like a bronzy glow, but that's what I was using this for anyway. So overall, sad to see her go. I've used so many of these, but it's a good one if you're looking for a good matte bronzer. This is a face moisturizer that I finished up as well. This is from Bondi Sands. They sent me this a while ago. I wish they sold Bondi Sands in stores here in America. If they do and I'm just like missing out, let me know in the comments. It's an Australian brand company. They started with like Sunless Tanner, and I'm so happy that they came out with skincare. It's super affordable. I don't know why I don't just order it online. I loved their hyaluronic acid. What else did I use from them? Oh, they have a clay detox mask that I really love. Honestly, I should use that tonight. It has like spirulina and stuff in it. This is the Daydream though, the hydrating whipped moisturizer with a desert lime extract. This was really similar in consistency and obviously look to the Drunk Elephant Lala cream, retro cream. This has like sunflower seed butter or sunflower seed oil, rosehip oil, and things like that. So it has oils in it. It's whipped, it's light, it's beautiful, it's not scented, which I loved, and it's really affordable. Their price points are really affordable for their skincare. So if you can find this, if you live in Australia, just go pick it up from whatever store you can find it in. I'm hopeful that they will bring it into like convenience stores where they sell their tanner. I don't go into convenience stores very often, or not convenience stores, drugstores like CVS or Walgreens, so they might have it in there. I need to look. But vegan, cruelty-free, they use recycled products, and I've been really liking this. I used up the whole thing, and I think it's really good. Okay, this doesn't look like I used it all up, but I swear it's used up. It's just, I tried to get every last ounce of this out. So I tried this product, I wanna say this summer, the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum Foundation. I already bought another one of these. I bought it in the lighter shade for my winter color because this was getting a bit too orange on me. But the light one is almost too, I don't know. It's a little different from my skin tone, but it'll work. That is the one downside with this. I would say it's not super forgiving. It doesn't, or the shade range isn't that great, but it is pretty forgiving because it's just like a skin tint sort of thing. This is really nice. I honestly reach for this sometimes more than I reach for my NARS Luminous Skin Tint or Skin Luminous Light Reflecting foundation. It's super like serumy, rubs into your face really nicely. Coverage is good. It's not anything crazy. I really like this. It has a sheen to it, nothing like glittery or chunky, but you can kind of see the reflection in the foundation. I love it. I've already repurchased it. I think it's a really good drugstore foundation if you have not tried it. Give it a go. I think, I don't know, I was pleasantly surprised. And I haven't tried a drugstore foundation in years, honestly. I was hooked on It Cosmetics CC cream for forever. This is kind of like that, but thinner. It's not as thick. It's more of like a serum. It's really similar to this product that I used to love from Physicians Formula. I don't even remember what it was called. It was had like a purple bottle, but I really am so happy that I found this. And like I said, I've already repurchased it because it's so good. I just got it in my lighter winter shade. Okay, this is a lip product that I used up. I go through so many different lip products. I have chronic chapped lips, I swear. This is my night lip product. If I'm not using the Lawless Forget the Filler lip product, I only use that if my lips aren't chapped. Like if my lips are just normal, I put that on every night. If my lips are chapped and I'm looking for a nighttime lip balm, like if I, like the other weekend we were out in the city and I was just, it was so cold, my lips were like windburned and chapped. that's when I reached for this. And I have had times when I'm sick and things like that, my lips just get super dry and I go in with this guy. So this is the Lip Medex, yeah, by Blistex. I've used this for years. I used to use this when I was in high school. It's just a tub. I don't use it anytime besides nighttime just because you have to dip your finger in it. So a really good lip product, especially for those winter months when you're getting sick or you just have really chapped lips. This is good. I only recommend the Lawless Forget the Filler lip product if you just have pretty normal lips but just need extra hydration, but they're not chapped. If that makes sense. I feel like this cures chapped lips in my opinion, and I like it, and I've already repurchased another one and it's by my bedside. My little beauty sponges, these I get on Amazon, like a pack of, I want to say 6 or something like that, for like less than 10 bucks. They're so good. I go through one. I probably switch one out like every month or so. This one is just dirty. They get to the point, depending on what foundation you use, where they just don't clean as easily, and they just, you can feel that it's like time for them to go, but they have such a good consistency. You do use them quicker than you use a beauty blender. I feel like a beauty blender will last you about 3 months, but it's also $20 per sponge, so I don't think it's worth it. So I really like these. They're easy. I use it to blend out my foundation once I've already put it on, and then I blend through like my blush and my bronzer and stuff like that, just dampen it, and it's awesome. It's a dupe for the beauty blender. I swear, I've purchased countless ones, and my son always steals them because he thinks they're his eggs. I finished a primer. This is the Lancome Cils Booster XL primer. I have used this way in the past, and then I was hooked on the Dior primer. Oh my gosh, I feel like I should try that again because it's been forever since I've used that, like a couple years now, and it was so good. I used to love that stuff. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, so when I ran out of that, I purchased this, and it's just dry. It's so gross. I just stopped using primers. I don't really know why. I just feel like my mascara is fine without a primer. I don't know. I always felt like I used less mascara when I used a primer, but I haven't really, I don't know. I feel like I should pick up another Dior and just see if I miss it. But this I wouldn't purchase again. I liked the Dior better. For a primer, what I want from a primer is like length and separation, not necessarily volume. I don't really have an issue with volume. I have an issue with separation. So I liked the Dior one because it was a rubberized bristle versus this one, which is like a volumizing natural bristle, which I think gives volume. But I prefer the rubberized one to lift and separate, and then I prefer to go in with a natural bristle brush for volume. So that's my opinion. I would skip on this, and if you're looking for a primer, if you're a primer girl, go with the Dior Backstage or Dior primer, or if you do like those sort of brushes, L'Oreal has one that I've tried and it works very similar. This guy, I think this is like my 3rd or 4th one. I was talking about this in the vlog the other day. I actually took the whole thing out and was like scraping by, but the problem is even, you know, see how much product is still at the bottom of that? This doesn't reach it. So you need technically like one of those spatula thingies that they make, but I already have another one of these. I love these. They're so good. It's the Too Faced Hangover RX Pillow Balm. This is the banana flavor, which is one of my all-time favorites. I have the original. I have the watermelon. They're both awesome. They literally feel like thick, almost like the Laneige sleeping mask, or like butter, like Crisco on your lips, but it's easy because it's in a to-go form. It's so hydrating. I feel like some like lip glossy balm, things like this, can actually make my lips more irritated and chapped, and this is the only one that doesn't. I love this stuff. It's thick, it's goopy, but not goopy. It's thick and buttery. And yeah, I literally will never be without one of those. It's just too good. I finished up this guy. This is the Origins Mega Mushroom Relief and Resistance. This is kind of like a toning essence is what I was using it as. I used this a lot when my skin barrier was damaged. I felt like this calmed down any sort of irritation that I had. So if you're dealing with like redness, dryness, like just inflamed, irritated skin, I did really like this. Yeah, it was good. It's an extra step of hydration, which I needed. Plus, I did feel like this like calmed down some of the redness and irritation that I was having. So I liked this. I don't think I'm gonna like run out and repurchase it right now because I'm using the Kyungpeng Yul never say that right, like essence toner, and I like that a little bit better because it's a bit thicker, but this one was nice because it's watery and it was nice for in the summertime. And then last but not least, I finished up one of these. I always forget to keep my sheet masks, but this time I remembered. This is the first time I tried this, and this is good, y'all. This is the Zit Sticka Press Refresh Soothing Mask. Eases redness, calms breakouts, and evens texture. So this is one of those hydrogelly masks. Oh, it's so good. This is like intense though. It's not just like a hydrating mask. Okay, so it has salicylic acid, it has glycolic acid, lactic acid, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and allotonin. I liked this a lot. I liked this a lot. I got this at Target. Again, it's jelly, it's black, it stays on your face, and I find that it really helped kind of calm down my breakouts and my redness, but also treat them at the same time and not dry out my skin. So this it claims to unclog pores, refine texture, and melt debris. I don't know. I really thoroughly enjoyed this, and I will be picking up more. I wanted to see, the only reason I didn't pick one up at Target the other day is I want to see if they sell it in a larger pack, since I do love them that much. But it's a two-piece set, so you can get the perfect fit for your face. It's hydrogelly, so it like stays on, not like a sheet. But I love this stuff, so good. So yeah, those are all of the products that I used up over the past month. I always love making these videos. I find them super fun and super helpful to do. I love watching them as well. And yeah, I'm just curious always to know if you have tried anything from my empties video or are curious to try anything within this video. Let me know in the comments down below. I think it's fun to always kind of keep that conversation alive and see what you guys are liking from them. If you like these sort of videos and want to continue seeing them on my channel, and especially one next month, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. It helps me know that you guys like this video and encourages me to make more. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next one.